understand my shoulder is all you get. When you moved around, yeah, that's where it all fell. Oh, to the ground, babe. And you like to move in silence, baby, so do I. This could either be hell or a paradise. Talking to your friends, baby, so do I. About you, we both know it's too late. I forgot I lied to you. We both know it's too late. I forgot I lied to you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Who said we can't forget even if it don't last? Baby, when I get up in it, you forget to pass it. I'll make sure to cut all of the strings that get attached, and you make sure to call me every time you want me back. I love the way you say my name, say my name. And make me feel so Medicaid, Medicaid. I love the way you say my name, say my name. You like to move in silence, baby, so do I. This could either be hell or a paradise. Talking to your friends, baby, so do I. About you, we both know it's too late. I forgot I lied to you. We both know it's too late. I forgot I lied to you. Now we both know it's too late. I forgot I lied to you. Forgot I lied. Now we both know it's too late. I forgot I lied to you. Forgot I lied.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
And welcome to CSC Premier. We got two teams sitting at the top of the leaderboard, Owls versus Demons, both coming in with a 5-2 record. Right now, we're looking at Owls on the offense with Demons on the defense, going on a typical 3-2 split here we have Soma sitting in Donut with Dualies, but it looks like it's going to be a full B execute. We have Smoke out currently for Cave, blinded on the ramp, pushing up. Oh, and we got a quick kill by Void Swan coming up the ramp. Quack falls back to wait for the retake. Teammates coming in, but it's currently a 5-on-3 retake right now. Soma deep into cave at the moment. It should be an easy picking, especially with Quack being so low, but he is picking slowly down on Void Spawn. Oh, quick double kill. Oh, now it's a 2v3. Looks like the demons are pulling it back. We have one sitting at the bottom of the ramp and one currently on cave. It's now a 2v1. Quack currently looking for the clutch. Can he get it? He's got the kit, sticking the defuse. Has to get off of it. Swing from Void Swang. Void Swang is down. Now we have Quack rushing down. Ramp looking for Wadi. Oh, it gets Wadi, but doesn't have enough time for the bomb. It's going to be 1-0 Avery. The Owls to start. Man, what a quick first round. Wasn't expecting a quick B hit, especially at this level. Was expecting something a little bit more spawn, but we have the Fope with 2 kills on that round. Quack coming with a 4K and Soma picking up the quick 5th to finish it off. But it looks like we're going to have a red room smoke out here from Waldeal. We'll see what the setup is. Looks like it's a full save. Minor pistol upgrades for the red room for the demons coming out. See if they use any util for mid. Looks like it's going to be another quick hit, except this time going to the weakened bomb site on A, where we have a Ruru currently sitting behind Brokey, just waiting for the execute. 4 stacked up in A main. Smoke is out. We'll wait for the flash to come over. Slowly taking this round. Boosting up on the ledge. Still don't know where the player on the site is. And Ruru goes down to a clean, open bomb site. Good molly to the back of site. Good smoke on CT. Real clean. And it's just going to be a 4v5 retake for the demons. The Owls seem to be in really good position. We'll see if the demons just set up for an exit strategy, try and pick up some extra kills and some extra cash with the upgraded pistols they have, but nothing really else to expect from this round. Those exit kills aren't really working out that well for the demons at the moment. Avery makes swift work of Soma on a Kuro. Fish, if you can hear this, I'm not having any sound currently coming from the game. All right, we got full buys coming out from the demons at the moment. Avery currently coming with the util that they had previously. It looks like they upgraded the MP9s, but we'll see what kind of setups. We have 1 on A, 2 mid to be just a default setup coming out from the demons. We'll see what the Owls are able to do. Taking cat control at the moment, spamming through the smoke as a Kuro. Oh, he's getting some damage done on the 2 cat players. And one Toddy goes down quickly from Quack, but so does Oruro and Capital in middle. So we have the op posted up. We have Quack posted up with the op in Donut holding for that walkout mid. And we have Soma looking from Red Room. Red Room smoked off at the moment, so it doesn't have any type of feedback. He's rotating back to B to see that the T's are, in fact, coming up B ramp. Soma unable to get the kill. Does happen to get a dink off. Gets set up in a retake scenario. It looks like Majestic was taken down by just a random nade. He picks up one. Can't pick up the second. 2v1 retake for Quack. He picks up the Gleal off of Cat, waiting for Void Swan to swing him on. Whoop. Jiggle Peak. Void Swan does take damage. Quack is still at 100 HP. Now it's coming into the quick retake. 2 people setting up pillar. And Void Swan swings out and gets the headshot on Quack to deliver the final kill of the round. Yeah, I just restarted the. There we go. Still don't have any sound issue at the moment. Still no sound. Yeah, it's muted. I can't hear anything. All right. So the demons are looking to do 4B Russian cat, hoping to pick out some people mid or coming up cat. With a capital sitting currently in donut, holding him off for the swing. But we have Wadil sitting back for the swing, gets a quick kill on a Kiriru, gets another one on Quack. Looks, checks his flank, nothing else coming down from A ramp with only that player sitting and now moving back to the further back on A site. Should be a quick, quiet round by the Owls. I'm really enjoying the quick hits that they're doing, the quick setups they're doing mid. They're taking it very easily, at least on the last gun round. We'll have to see what happens gets further into the game. Oh, that's one quick kill by Soma, unable to get the second, but does do a lot of damage. We do have a Ruru currently in the back of B, waiting for that push out of Cave. Oh, gets the quick kill. Didn't get the low damage player, so it is a 2v3. These pistols can start chewing up these players. Aw, and Ruru goes down, unable to wait for his rotating Capadre Capital, who's going to be swinging out, coming in the donut, hoping to get a quick kill. Does he clear his corners? Yes, he does. Gets the kill. This 1v2 is on. Capital doesn't have any armor at the moment, but the bomb is planted. T's are in a good setup. Oh, there we go. Capital goes down to Toddy. All right, 4-0 Owls. This could be a really quick game. Quack's the only one currently putting up a fight with a Kuru, still sitting at 0-4. On the Owls, we have Void Swung, the FOP, Wadil sitting at 5-4 apiece. Relatively quick game so far. These rounds have been quick. I'm enjoying it. All right, looks like it's going to be a 3B to mid presence, your typical default that you see at this moment. Flashes for mid, but nobody's currently there. They are going to be pushing up the B ramp, clearing it out, not taking cave. Looks like it's just a refresh of the pistol, except with guns at this moment. Quack goes down, so the Samo goes down to Toddy, and Majestic V takes care of Akira, with Wadil taking care of Capital. It's a 2v4 on this B side execute that's coming out clean. Oh, and Wadi goes down to takes down a Ruru. That op's just gonna have to save, bring it into the next round. But looks like the Owls are gonna be coming up on 5-0. Soma's going to be looking to save this op whenever he can, but at the moment, Wadi is making chase. Or are they going to pass like ships in the night? Oh, Soma gets the kill. All right. Coming down mid, we have a miss by Void Swung. Majestic V swings out. Void Swung gets the kill on Soma to take away the op. It's going to be another low buy coming in from the Demons. Haven't really been too impressed by their util usage. They've been really getting caught off by the setups that Owls have been having lately. That quick B hit, I think they're going to be able to do that all game, even when they had one person. They had 2 mid, 3 sitting on B, but they're rotating off pretty quickly. Might be something to look forward to as the game goes on. Void Swung with the quick red room smoke. It's going to be another pistol buy, upgraded deagles, a little bit of util. Flash and nade on a Ruru with a smoke on Quack. It is a 4B 1 mid setup. Quack gets Majestic V takes down Quack and a Ruru. Soma hits back against Toddy and Majestic V, but Void Swung cleans up Soma as well. It's going to be a 3-on-2, but we saw how much these pistols did in the last low buy from the Demons, so we'll see if they can keep this, get some more damage going. Oh, gets flanked from mid. Capital gets the drop on the FOP. Picks up the AK. Void Swung still sitting down bottom B. Bombs rotating through B doors. Void Swung's mollied off, gets back in the cubby. He's still holding for this, but B site's not going to be clear by the time they get back, it appears. We have a Kuru sitting in cave at the moment, waiting for that bomb plant. We'll see if he gets cleared out or if they just take the bomb plant and get out of dodge. Void Swung and Wadil have been playing very, very well this season. Currently, this match too, sitting at 7-1 and 6-4. Void Swung and Wadil apiece. Smoking off M game here, but wow, did not see Capital move into position. If he gets through the smoke, he should have a good jump. They are expecting Kuro sitting here in cave at the moment. Let's see if he gets cleared. Is Capital going to be sitting back and moving away? Nope, he's going to be holding for an exit. Smoke fades, he takes a peek. Oh, gets the kill, Capital on wall deal. They still have time. Bomb is planted for Void Swang, but the Molly comes up short. He gets the kill, and this is going to be does not have kit, won't be able to get the fuse off, so it will be 6-0 to the Owls. Owls 6, Demons nothing. It has been a quick back and forth game at the moment. It's been seeming, especially with these quick hits, but the opening kills have really been coming off of the Owls. Quick pace setups. They've been getting the cat very, very quickly and pushing mid, getting those opening kills with great util usage. And I still do not have sound in my headset for the game, so I have to keep turning my headset back on. Oh, gets the kill. Toddy gets the cleanup kill. Majestic gets the opening. That was fantastic usage. They really get through. They were pretty blind trying to get to Cubby. Toddy's going to be lurking through this red room smoke. And we have Quack rotating to red room. Can he also pick up this kill? He does. What a double op setup on Ancient. You don't really see that very often, but someone's going to be coming over here to clear A main. Well, Deal flashes off to flash him off the line. Soma misses the op shot. Gets in a great position. If he's not careful, he's going to get swung. Yes, he does. D gets the kill. Quack had the backup to get position for the Molly. Both of them are set up in CT, but this bomb, Wadi looks like he's reading it very, very well, as if they're sitting in CT. He's going to be flanking through red room at the moment, trying to catch these players off guard. Still has 40 seconds in the round to work with. Akuru and Quack both clearing out red room. It looks like one's going to be posted. Quack's going to be posted up in CT with Akuru heading over to B, wondering if the plan's going to be happening. Does not see anything. We'll see if he groups up with the op in CT or if he holds firm at the B site. Well, deal. Making his way through red room. Looks to clear out CT. Does not clear the corner. So Quack misses the sitter of an op shot. That's an open bomb site to Waldil if he gets it down quickly. Planning for CT at the moment. He still doesn't know where Kuru is. Clears? Oh, now he does. Both players know where they are. Both know where they're coming from. Waldil can't cross over to A main without being spotted by Kuru, so we'll just sit here at Brokey Botch waiting for the swing out from default. Molly not planning for Akuru. And that's the first round on the board for the Demons. And he also gets the closing kill. Akuru with the clutch. With the 1v1 clutch. That's fantastic. I did not see that round happening the way it did, especially after the 3 quick kills that the Owls were able to produce right within the first 15 seconds. Kills are coming fast and heavy right off the rip. We'll see if the Demons can carry this in and make it up a 6-6 half. Looks like the Owls are going to be breaking into another B rush. It's worked in the past, especially even with 3 players on a pistol and a gun round here before. But they are going to be light on util at the moment. The Demons are coming out. Bomb site is... They were able to get the quick kill. The Fope picked up the kill on Quack. The Fope also low HP at the moment from the spam through the wood from Cave. 2 players in Cave. And the wide swing by the Fope. Able to pick up 2 quick kills. 3v1, Soma. Trying to pick up anything with the FAMAS, but the FAMAS is a terrible gun. Gets the first kill on the Fope sitting pillar, who was already low from the previous spam from Cave. Magisk and Waldil looking to close this out. Soma's pushing through the short smoke, gets into the cubby. Smoke still obscuring his vision, but I think he's going to back out. And he's going to head straight for the door, heading to CT. He's going to be saving this from us in the next round. These B hits are working really, really well for the Owls at the moment. They're able to pick up the kills very quickly. Fantastic util usage while players are heading up the ramp. And someone dropping the M4 instead of the FAMAS to a teammate that's selfless. That's true support work right there. Soma's currently sitting at 11-7, Quack 6-7, Capital 5-6 are the big hitters currently for the Demons. We got a B door smoke and an elbow smoke coming out. Let's see if it's another quick hit coming through mid. We got the Fope and Majestic quick through mid, already at Red Room. Akuru picking up a kill on Cat at the moment. I think this is the Demons' first 5v4 advantage of the game. Oh, picks up one kill at Red Room, but the Fope is able to pick up that trade kill on Cat. Eight to 1 house. Was not expecting this big of a blowout, especially since we have actually should be expecting this. This is the first game this week since last week, since 2 weeks ago, where the Owls currently have a full 5-man roster. They were playing with a sub last week. So it's nice to see that this 5-man roster seems to be picking up steam leading into the last week of the season. Playoffs are right around the corner, and for these two teams, they're definitely looking to solidify their position within the playoffs and to get that first round bye. Aru sitting in Donut. A site's free, playing a retake setup. Fope is planting. Oh, Bomb did not get planting. We'll deal with the trade kill. They're going to have to get back into a good position. These smokes are fading, especially on CT. Resmoke on CT. But Toddy takes out Quack. Not expecting the second player to walk through CT. 4v2 at the moment. Akuru is flanking through A main. Ooh, unable to get the kill on Void Swang. Capital sitting in Donut. Oh, and he is killed by Wadil. 9 to 1. The Owls are up. This is turning into quite a beatdown at the moment. Quite a quick game. Soma is still carrying the load at 12-9 for his team. We have Void Swan sitting at 12-4, as well as Wadil sitting at 12-7. The firepower definitely tends to be favoring the Owls at the moment. So expecting a little bit more out of the Demons for this match. I think at this point, they're just buying for the rest of the half are the Demons. Smoke taken out on Cat, getting quick position mid. Taking some damage from the Jaguar cave player. It looks like they pushed down B, and they're going to get good information off of this. Void Spawn takes down Soma, Aruru takes down Void Spawn, and the Fope takes down Aruru, sending Akuru back onto the B side. It's a 3v2 just like that, less than about 20 seconds into the round. A donut player has still gone unnoticed. Let's see if he gets cleared. Capital takes one out, but unable to take out Toddy. It's going to be an open bomb site. Kuru is able to pick up an AK. I don't know, pick up a kit. Has smoked 2 flashes for this retake. At this point, this late in the half, you have to go for this. You need to get some rounds on the board for your team at the moment. Audio traveling all the way back to A main, getting in good position. Akuru did not hear that. And my headset keeps dying because I don't have any sound at the moment, so I have to keep turning it back on. Smoke on the bomb for Akuru. We'll see if he swings out A main, jumping to C, the bomb plant. Oh, and unable to get the kill is Akuru. Well, deal takes him down. 10-1 Owls versus the Demons. They're going to need to have some form of a T-half if they want any chance of coming back into this game. Last round of the half. Quite a low buy. A bit of a low buy by the Demons, but they're able to get three M4s, a FAMAS, an MP out on the map. Util plenty. No kits from what I can see. No kits on any of the players at the moment. We'll see if that comes back to bite them as it did in the previous low buy where they had a chance to defuse the bomb after getting a lot of clutch pistol kills. Aruru with one kill, Quack with another. That's Voidswong on Toddy down. Two of the bigger hitters. We got two sitting outside, elbow, waiting for pressure towards mid. Aruru sitting in donut, low health at the moment. Same with Quack. Oh, and he goes down. Akuru goes down. And was not expecting that. Well, Dale and the Fope going to be grouping up B ramp at the moment. CTs are a little nervous to take any type of map presence at the moment. Capital sitting in Cubby in mid. And it looks like it's just going to be a B walk up. While Dio's already on site, clearing out long, clearing out short. Doesn't see anything cave. Oh, gets shot in the back. Soma with the quick kill back. Majestic's going to be planning a default position from the spam. The Fope, I think, gets one kill from Quack. He's going to be clearing this out. Do they suspect a second player here? Oh, 2 player setup currently in cave. Only an HE on a Ruru to do any form of damage. We'll see. Oh, 2v1. Can the Fope clean it up? No, he cannot. 3v0. A great half by the Owls. 10-2's nothing the Shaker had out. We'll see if the Demons can do anything on their T half moving forward. All right, we make the switch at halftime. To those of you in chat, I also do not have any game sound, so don't worry about that. We are getting it fixed. This is Premier. Top 2 teams in Premier at the moment. Voidswan sitting at 14-6 along with Waldil. 2 of the heavy hitters. The Fope coming in at 88.
Someday we'll be someone alive.
And welcome back to CSC, coming in with the premier top two teams. We have the Owls versus the Demons. The Demons have a lot of ground to make up after that very woeful CT side. Looks like the Owls are going to be making. Oh, they're going cat to cave. Okay, we have two players still sitting outside on B ramp waiting. Kiryu takes contact first. Does he? Does he spotted the guy? Flashed in Cubby. And Capital and Soma with the quick kills. Soma picking up a 2K on this round. Bomb is getting planted. And that was a quick pistol round. Great calling by the IGL for that delayed B rush, especially going through cave. You don't really see that often. Normally you have a player sitting with dualies in that cave position. But hey, they were able to exploit it, especially on the limited util that you're able to get on these pistol rounds. We'll see if the Owls can come alive again, as they did on the D side, coming out the CT side. But it looks like it's just going to be a low pistol buy, playing into the next round. AK's Galil's coming in for the Demons. Quick Melody A main by Soma. Swing out from quick kill by Soma. Voice One picks up the follow, picks up the trade kill on a Ruru. Soma seems to be hitting harder and harder as this game goes on. We'll see if he can keep this up. He currently is the leading player on this team, especially when it comes to the kill category. Smoke off on Donut. Did they spot too? And Majestic with the quick. Akiru in the 1v2. They were not in good post-plant positions. Didn't clear the site out completely. Nobody holding Donut. Nobody holding Temple. Void Swan currently gets the kill quickly. And Void Swan, can he get on Fope? No, he cannot. The Fope picking up 2 kills on that. 11-3 Owls versus the Demons. Really impressed by that swing out from Donut. That flash caught all 2 of those players sitting mid. Able to get that quick kill by boxes. And they were able to clean up on that retake on A site. The Owls coming in with Tech 9s at the moment. 2 are out mid. And he's able to. Void Spawn's able to pick up 1 kill with Wadio and Void Spawn both getting 1 apiece in mid. Ruru picking up the trade. Looks like they're just going to be swinging this straight into a B execute. Toddy is holding Cat from Donut with the op. Let's see if he gets anybody peeking into his sight line. He picks up A ramp again. Oh, the timing in that Jaguar push. Let's see. Oh, Capital with the long range SMG kill. Majestic able to put 1 down. Repositions so long. See if they're ready for it. It's making a lot of noise on clean up by the Owls. That's going to be 12 on the board. 12-3 Owls versus the Demons. This is turning into a real bloodbath at the moment, everybody. Very, very impressed by how the Owls setups were on T side and what they're doing on the CT side, being very active in their positioning, not allowing the Demons to really get comfortable on either side, T or CT at the moment. But it's going to be another low buy Tech 9 SMG buy by the Owls. See if they do a quick hit mid, what was shut down in the last round. Setting up for a flash out mid. Unable. Picks up 2 kills. Majestic and Wadil shuts them down. Wadil picking up 2 kills mid. And it's moving into a 2v3. Owls on their last legs of this match. Sorry, the Demons on the last legs of this match. Kuru fading through the smoke. See if he can get anything off of it. Capital with the Mac. In mid. Trying to clear out that Donut player. You know someone's in there. Majestic. Does he get ticked by the Molly? Doesn't look it. Oh, picks up the kill. Capital goes down, so the op of Toddy sitting in A main. Bomb is still down in T spawn. 45 seconds left in the round. And the fate of this match falls on Akuru. We'll see if he can pick up that. We'll see if he can pick up the gun and donut, but it looks like he's just taking an A main walk. The op's going to be posted on this position. Akuru slowly moving through A main, clearing out all the corners. Is the shadow going to disturbing? Oh, makes noise. Toddy swings over and gets the final kill. The Owls win it 13-2 against the Demons. That was quite the beatdown by the Owls. Was not expecting the Demons to not have a good plan on how to beat the Owls' aggression up B ramp. And it looks like the Owls are going to have the leg up. They're going to be going into the Thursday matches with a game up on the Demons for first place in Premier. Queb is unable to join, so I will be doing both casting and color commentary, but at this moment, not really much to say. I was expecting so much more from the Demons. They currently sit with a 1.0 rating. Quack, Capital, and Aruru leading with above 1.10s for the season. Akiru coming in with 1.04 and Soma sitting at 0.84, but Soma really was hitting strong in that game. I think he was the leading fragger on this Demon squad. And for the Owls, nice to see them have their full five for the first time this week, especially gearing up for the playoffs. Void Swang continued to light the lamp in this match. Wadio on the FOP, definitely picking it up. And then Toddy with the op in the last round, clearly put it to work. Solid outing by the Owls. Man, we are going to be having another match coming up in 20 minutes, and that's going to be... One second, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be Marksman versus Full Execute. So we have HG Marksman versus NAN Full Execute, both in Premier. Going to be an interesting matchup between these two teams. Currently in the standings, they are both sitting there we go. That's not the standings. That's player profiles. I don't want that. Don't give me those. Full Execute sitting at third with a 4-3 record. We have the Marksman sitting with a 3-4 record, just on that line to make playoffs. Currently sitting with the Marksman have a 2-round differential for the season, with Full Execute having a 9. Similar strength and schedule, 53 to 51%. It should be a tight match. All right, and with that, we'll take our break until the next match. I'm Spacey, and your observer is Fishiness. See you guys in a little.
Your concern just exaggerated.
I've been trying to fight the demons in my mind. I'll prevail with every battle if I'm right. Guess my aim was off, the target's out of sight. Would I be better if I left it all behind? 'Cause we could find a way, we could find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We could find a way, we could find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We could find a way. I'd block your number for good. But here you are texting me you up. I know exactly where this is. On your side of the bed at 3 a.m. I tell myself don't fall this time, but you say my name and I lose my mind. You're a bad idea again. But I always let you back in every time I say I'm done, I'm lying. You walk in the room and I stop trying. You're a bad idea again. But here I am at your door at 10. Guess I never learned my lesson. You're a bad idea again. Your friends all think I'm over this phase. Mine keep telling me to walk away. But we both know how the night goes. We talk a little, then lose control. I tell myself I'm stronger now, but you smile once and it all falls down. You're a bad idea again. But I always let you back in every time I say I'm done, I'm lying. You walk in the room and I stop trying. You're a bad idea again. And here I am at your door at 10. Guess I never learned my lesson. You're a bad idea again. Maybe one day I'll actually quit. But tonight I'm not over it. You say come closer and I give in. Yeah, here we go again. You're a bad idea again. But I always let you back in every time I say I'm done, I'm lying. You walk in the room and I stop trying. You're a bad idea again. But here I am at your door at 10. Guess I never learned my lesson. You're a bad idea again. Die for your dreams, running on fumes, trying to get by. Take what you need, love what you do, and you'll be alright. Some money, power, glitz and some glamour to make you happy. Will you be happy in the end? Live through all this pain, breaking out this place. Step outside your head tonight, bringing all your dreams to life. Money, power, glitz and glamour to make you happy. Will you be happy? Live through all this pain, breaking out this place.
I can feel your body resting on my chest. I can stand my shoulder, it's all you get. When you moved around, yeah, that's where it all fell. Oh, to the ground, babe. And you like to move in silence, baby, so do I. This could either be hell or a paradise. Talking to your friends, baby, so do I. About you, we both know it's too late. I forgot I lied to you. We both know it's too late. I forgot I lied to you. Yeah. Who said we can't forget even if it don't last? Baby, when I get up in it, you forget to pass it. I'll make sure to cut all of the strings that get attached. And you make sure to call me every time you want me back. I love the way you say your name, say your name. I make me feel so Medicaid. Love the way you say your name, say your name. You like to move in silence, baby, so do I. This could either be hell or a paradise. Talking to your friends, baby, so do I. About you, we both know it's too late. I forgot I lied to you. We both know it's too late. I forgot I lied to you. Now we both know it's too late. I forgot I lied to you. Forgot I lied. Now we both know it's too late. I forgot I lied to you. Forgot I lied.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to CSC NA Stream A. We've got a fantastic game for you tonight. Second of the night, premiere. We've got the Dragons versus the Copypastas. Both teams middle of the road in terms of standings. Both three wins on the side of Dragons, if I remember correctly. Is that right?
That's correct. That's right.
That's correct.
3
and
wins
4
on the side of
wins on the
Dragon.
side of upsetty spaghetti.
Actually, they're 5-3 now. I believe they played a match at 9 o'clock prior to this, according to the standings that were just updated for the
Right on.
premier side of it. Yep, they're sitting at 5-3 with a 12 round differential, 63% win percentage, but a 49 strength of schedule at the moment.
So what it sounds like to me is that we've got one heck of a brawl lined up tonight.
Yep, and the Dragons are coming in with a sub this game. Looks like Snorkel is going to be subbing in for one of the players on the Dragons, so not coming at full force, sitting on that cusp of relegation to not making the playoffs. It's going to be a heated match coming up on Anubis between middle of the road team and Kapapasta pushing for that number 2 spot at the moment. Right now,
We'll see if let's see if they've got the stand-in buff or they've got the stand-in debuff. It can happen both ways. We saw it at the major. Batboom made it all the way to the quarterfinals with a stand-in.
Oh, Betboom. I picked them to go to the semis, and I definitely shouldn't have. I was riding high on the Boom Bridge. I let
We
the
love
best
Boomage.
of me get to me. I do too. Boomage is awesome, but they are looking for that big push from their sub. They're currently sitting with a 0.83 rating, but I think that might be due to the sub coming onto the roster. Prior to that, they were sitting at 1.0 rating with the Copy Pastas with a 1.05. Their heavy hitters being Jason, Bones, Reels, and Mills, all sitting above that 1.0 mark, with Reel, Bones, and Jason sitting above 1.10. Looks like they're going to be a tough team and a tough out come the playoffs starting next Thursday.
They do got to make it there, though. But looks like I think they've already made. Yeah, they've already made it. It's the
Yeah,
top
they've already made it.
3/4. Yeah, they've already made it. That's right. Top 3/4 of teams, not top half. But yes, indeed, that's definitely a dark horse team to watch out for.
How are you feeling about Anubis? What are your thoughts?
Oh, I do love me some Anubis. It is the most recent community map, and probably at this rate, the last community map that will ever even come close to touching the official map pool. I love it. I love how it plays. Mid roundings are really interesting on it. Still think it's ridiculously T-sided. I don't. They change them moving the window and mid's done nothing for the T-sided balance of the map, in my honest opinion. But I kind of like that CT when you play that CT side, you're forced to make risks and you're forced to get creative. And I think teams that can do that find a lot of success on the map. And speaking of which, we're live, ladies and gents. Pistol round in 5 seconds.
Let's see who Snorkel is subbing in for on the Dragons team.
A little bit of a fast B pop to start out the pistol round. And no kills have gone either way, but damage has been done. First to fall is Proto on the defense. 4v5 retake expected out of the Dragons. Kigu to follow up with one on Crazy. 3 versus 5 retake. Low health on Mills, though. Not entirely impossible for this retake to come back in. Flash fully blinds Kigu. He goes down, traded back by Jason. 2 versus 4, time ticking down. And with the flank coming in from Palace, Copy Pasta's clean up shop, and they take the opening gambit. 1-0.
That flank from Mills coming back through mid all the way through Temple, that was incredible. I am a big fan of these quick B hits on the T side, especially opening on Anubis. People typically expect you to smoke off E-box and push towards that A site quickly, but that B pressure really does set you up for the rest of the game.
Unless you fully stack your B and you've got upgraded pistols, it's kind of tough to hold against 5 angry Ts, especially when they smoke halfway in the middle of the site like that. A little bit of damage exchanged in mid. Jason's going to kill on Crazy, but C3 is going to trade back. Bones to pick up the kill on Snorkel. 3 versus 4. Just some upgraded pistols to work with on Dragons Sorry, the UI's backwards. That is Dragons is on T side. Or not Dragons, Copy Pass is on T side. My apologies. I got a little confused, but just a couple of upgraded pistols on the Dragons defense. So not really much you can expect out of this round. They'll be happy if they can get another kill, but with the last remaining players falling one by one and Proto just left alone, looks like that is just going to be a clean sweep, albeit with one singular death on the side of Copy Pastas, and they take the conversion.
It'll be interesting to know if they really wanted to set up with 4 people mid, not jumping out window or making any pressure towards canal with that smoke up. Feels like they got bogged down in window, or nobody didn't buy a smoke for the molly that's thrown there. But first gun round in the game, we'll see if the Dragons can do anything on their CT side here.
There's a few bonus weapons left over on the UPS side of things, though. So we will see. There's a decent chance that Dragons can get themselves back into this round. Fast A aggression coming in out of UPS. That's just 4 players coming through main, and J-Mao to defend is felled by the Bones and Kigu party, and with C3 left alone, 5 HP, that is going to be a save, and UPS set to get their 3rd round.
I want everybody to know that if you're the guy sitting T-stairs waiting for that rotate, I hate you. That is the most rattiest position currently, I think, in any map outside of maybe Inferno, sitting window holding for the murder hole push. But that Mac 10 sitting at T stairs waiting for that canal push for the retake on A. Oh, no, thank you. It is just devastating getting kills, and also gives your team an advantage, letting you know how many people are going to be rotating through A main. But we'll see if they can put up any fight coming in, or this may be another quick match. We've already seen one earlier today against the Owls and Demons over there on Ancient. hoping for the Dragons to put up a little bit more of a fight here.
Yeah, they are going to be on pistols yet again. C3 saved the rifle, but there's going to be no buy up around it, no investment. Just going to be hoping the hero rifle can do something. To talk more about that Radius position, though, I think the ticket goes to mid on Ancient. The amount of times I die to somebody flanking through Red Room, just on the worst timing of all time, actually
Oh,
makes my blood
T-side?
boil. Oh, yeah,
T-side
yeah,
flanking or CT side pushing through the smoke?
both. Griffin to take first contact onto Crazy, traded back by Snorkel. Bones to find one on his teammate and Proto. J-Mao to trade back as well. It's 3 versus 3. Dragons could make something out of this round still. Gun's going to be swapped around and exchanged. Low health on 2 of the Dragons, but they do have mid control and they do have B control. So we'll see what they're able to do with that. Bomb is going to be rotating over to that open A site, though. So Dragons are going to be quickly rallying up the defenses to potentially go for this retake. It should be. There's a full buy in their future going into the next round regardless. So we'll see what they choose to do.
Yeah, retaking this A site is difficult, but holding it's even more difficult, especially with 3
Ooh.
points of egress coming in from A main.
But that spam kill through the smoke, that makes this a real tough proposition. And Mills to just click the head of C3 as well, just takes him out, and Snorkel's just left alone, gonna decide, maybe I want to keep my gun, and he's going to retreat, and UPS gonna get their 4th.
Yeah, if you're a CT on this map, you really have to get used to playing with little to no info and just being ready at a moment's notice. Granted, Dragons were coming in on a low buy with the M4 carried over from the last round, so they did put up a bit of a fight, especially with the 2 mid kills, picking up the extra gun as well and smoking it off. But they were not ready for that quick A hit afterwards, and he's going to get out with the AK Snorkel.
To comment more on what you said earlier about playing with no info, that's part of what I was talking about earlier when it's like you have to take risks on CT side, because if you take none, you're just getting mid-rounded every time because you have no space, you've got no control, you can get easily like 2v1 or 3v1 at almost any position you play. It's very hard to set up crossfires when you have no map control. So we're going to see a little bit of a risk though. Proto's going for the quick B main pick, but he's forced back by the flames and the flash. Smoke is going to have to be deployed so he can escape with his life. Does get away with it, but unfortunately, that fast Canals push pays off big for UPS. Griffin to go huge with a double kill, and that's basically all she wrote. I mean, the retake is kind of coming in, but man disadvantage. Street fully held by UPS. B main and Canals control as well. Jason to find the kill onto Crazy. Only 2 players left on the Dragon side, both coming from Temple, both positions known. Unless Snorkel has something to say on it.
To get that kill on Kigo.
Yeah, no kidding. Good shot onto Kigo there. The flank is anticipated, but that flank is just keeping them both bought in the position, just keeping them both locked in, unable to make a move towards Temple, and that's going to be the remaining 2 Dragons saving, and UPS on unstoppable form, continuing their streak of rounds, 5-2-0.
Well, with these 2 saved guns, they might be able to get the op in play in the next round when you're anticipating a save on their end.
They're on max loss. If they wanted to buy, they could go for that. Keep going.
Yeah, and this is a map where you need at least 4 CT rounds, and you're currently in a 5-0 hole against this tough copy passes team. Looks like they're planning on buying. M4 is on the board for everybody. AK over to Snorkel, still at the 2K range. The money is looking good for Upsetty Spaghetti as well. Currently sitting above that 2K mark. Bones with 1140. He's taking a quick peek to B main.
Yeah, when you've got a round differential like this, and like everything is going your way, you kind of just feel the need. You feel that you can go for these kinds of crazy, like, aggressive plays. If you're just hitting shots, sometimes it's best to just capitalize on that. Try to keep the momentum going. If it's working, you don't need to change anything up. Jason is going to be forced back by the saved Molotov, down to 64 HP in 1-tap range, solidly. They have rectified, the Dragons have rectified their mistake of last round. They do have a player posted up in E-Box. Crazy to be tested by Jason is going to win the duel. And Dragons, for the first time this game, I believe, have taken an early advantage, though it is going to be taken back by Griffin pushing out of the B site. B just felled by that B main play, and unfortunately, it looks like Dragons are just kind of left. Ooh, they might get back into this round. Couple low HP players. 3v1. All right, it's up to Kigu, the man of the hour, to clutch up. He's got a good position to hold this post plant.
That Molly takes him off the
Gets
angle,
the
but still
first
able
through
to
the
get
smoke.
kill.
Gets the second player swinging. It's just J Mao to defend. Left in the 1v1. He's going to stick it. He sticks it. Balls of steel on J Mao. Gets the defuse in the smoke. Kigu forced away. And Dragons finally break their dry spell. First on the board.
What a great retake. I'm still not impressed by that setup. You've had the copy pastas attacking that B site pretty hard, and after he makes contact in E-Box, I was expecting a rotate over, but absolute incredible retake. Kyugu coming through with those 3 kills at the end to turn it into a 1v1, but unable to push it across the line. Tough, but I like their chances to finish this half in double digits.
Oh, absolutely. Whenever you lose that many players on a retake, especially on the CT side, look, there's not even an op in play for the Dragons defense. That is tough. You are whittling away at what little momentum the Dragons have reclaimed with their 1 round. We'll see if they can get any more, but they do have an uphill battle ahead of them. 4 rounds, the difference.
Yep, that win by the CTs has put the money of the T's in jeopardy. We have Kigu, Griffin, and Jason all under that 1K mark too. So if they don't win this round, the ramifications of that is gonna carry over for the remainder of the half.
Not entirely sure. We got the Banco Bones there.
85K, yep.
Yeah,
But that's
85K.
gonna be the drop. 8,500. Wow.
Nah. 85K. It's 2026. Inflation's huge. Mills
Yeah,
to get
exactly.
finally find the first kill minute into the round onto Snorkel. Just they are anticipating a B hit over on the Dragons defense, but unfortunately the other site is at jeopardy. It is just J Mao to defend. He gets 2 huge frags, but is traded out by Griffin.
101 tap by Griffin there.
Yeah, no kidding. Proto to trade back onto Griffin, though. 2 versus 3, 20 seconds remaining, and with 2... Ooh. But Bones' flank comes in huge, kills 2 players in mid. It's all onto C3's shoulders. Kigu's going to try to do the quick rotate, but I don't think he's going to get there in time. That's the round. Yeah, you don't have time to plant, big man.
No, he doesn't. Oh, and another round to the Dragons. He'll get the bomb money plant, but that...
Yeah, $300 is a little bit not as great as winning the round or having a chance to, I would say.
No, but him keeping his gun here allows them to full buy essentially this round. Well, yeah. Bones will be able to drop 2 over.
Yeah, the Banco Bones can make some donations. So like going to Gringotts. It's that the vault of gold's over on Bones' shoulders. They are going to be able to full buy into this round, and unfortunately, because Dragons only won with 1 player alive, Snorkel, the money's not amazing on their side. Some light util's not amazing, and Snorkel's just stuck on an MP9 to try to defend to get Dragons third. We'll see if it works out for them. They did manage to convert that man disadvantage round, so maybe they've got some fire in them. Maybe they finally found their footing.
Yeah. And the Dragons are in this default setup, this 2-2-1 that you're now seeing with this with the changes they've made to Anubis.
Oh, Snorkel goes unchecked, and he gets a huge frag. Can't quite find the second, but damage has been done. Positions known. Dragons take that early man advantage, and they do have quite a bit of space. They've got full E-Box, they've got full B, and they've got full mid now as well. So, kind of forcing USP to go towards... Ooh, unless Jason decides he wants to just out-duel C3 towards the E-Box, but he's going to get traded back by Crazy. 2 versus 3, man, disadvantage UPS, but they do have 50 seconds to work with. So, we'll see if they can make something of this round.
Yeah, it looks like the copy pastas have been putting a lot of mid pressure, which they were getting earlier in this half, but unable to really push through in the last two rounds. I think they might need to make a change. The executes were working in the first three rounds, but well, we got to keep an eye on it.
Yeah, they're spending so much time re-clearing mid, being cautious of it. And that smoke temple basically just sells that this is going to be an A hit. Players rotating in through beach. The flash keeps the two Z players at bay. J Mao to be tested, takes out Bones, and with his team close behind, that is going to be an impossible ask out of Mills. He gets 2 kills, but with time expiring,
Oh, he's going to die after
that is
time.
nah, he is smoked.
No, he's not going to push
If
through it.
if Crazy was feeling a little crazy, maybe he would have gotten him. But the last thing you want to do is like try to chase down the guy after time. It was a fake plant to like try to get. Maybe it was like fake planting to try to get to kill you to do the econ damage. Because dragons still are on economic like dire straits. Keep going. My bad.
No, credits to Crazy for not pushing through that smoke and giving him that 1v1 to end the round. Good on him sitting through the smoke. I still would have liked to see Crazy push through the smoke and get the kill to end the round. Because if you do that after time, you're setting the copy pasta's money way further back into the bin than what it currently is.
And it's true. They've elected to force into this one a couple of Mac 10s and a Tech 9 and 2 rifles to work with on UPS.
They're just chasing that eco dragon.
True.
So to speak.
I mean, at any
Unintended.
point, if UPS wins the round, that is dragons on a double save, more than likely. I mean, they're not going to double. They'll force into it, but like, you know what I mean? They've got no cash to work with. They're just bankrupt every single round. They've been able to full buy into it, but every last dollar has been spent on it.
And the Drakes, I guess, had done some pregame scouting because they definitely read this low buy push A main, this A main push on the low buy. But
J-Mao to get 2 on the defense, but is traded back. A site has fallen with only 2 kills to go the Dragon's way, and Kiku gets away with his life, spots the player storage. Nobody's ready to fight each other there just yet. They're going to charge through that Z smoke, though. Kiku to be tested early. No kills going either way. Time is ticking down. Crazy to find the kill on the Kigu. See-through to find on Mills, but Bones gets the double. It's traded back by Snorkel. Retake comes in. Yet again, Dragons hanging on by a fingernail, getting yet another round on their CT. That's 4 in a row where they've had one player left alive standing at the end. And
yeah, these rounds are turning into big 1v1s to end it. It's no blowouts like we were seeing in the first few rounds of it. But I really enjoyed the setup by the Dragons there. I think they read the low buy force, and that's typically when you're going to be pushing A main, especially without getting any taking any contact, just getting into A main.
Another buy coming in for UPS. They did get bomb plant with max loss, so they're able to keep the pressure up. And Dragons, yet again, still feeling pressured. Not full util to work with. They do have full rifles, though. They're going to go for a fast B play through the smoke. C3 to get 1, but him and his teammate are felled through that with that fast aggression. The rotate's coming in quick, but there's a lot of space that UPS have to work with. They don't have street control.
If the Dragons don't get a kill soon, they need to look into saving here. We're coming up on the last few rounds of the half, and you have 4 rounds, which you're typically looking for.
Bones to get the slick 1-tap onto Proto, traded back, but still man disadvantage for Dragons, and with 10 seconds remaining, Molly on the bomb. Dragons are just trying to get out with their lives, and unfortunately, they are able to. Unfortunately, not quite able to live at the end of that one. And UPS, while every player did die on the server, UPS is definitely coming out of that one way less wounded. 2K on each Dragon to work with. That is a dire situation. I mean, you don't even really have enough money to save one and buy into the next. You could potentially get a very light buy, and it does look like what they're going to do, just going for some USPs, but that's a disastrous round to lose for them.
Oh, absolutely. Being this low money, this end of the half, what was turning into a solid half on the T side, CT side, is now turning into a bit of a
A
debacle if
meh
you're not able to
half.
pick up one of these rounds. 4 is great, but I mean
4 is
6,
acceptable.
5, 6 is really what you're going for. And I do see this map turning more CT. Ooh, that deagle shot by Snorkel was something to behold.
Oh,
Griffin with a
Griffin's
3K right up the rim.
just playing aim trainer, just tapping heads. C3 left alone. Though the last two players on UPS are low, but unfortunately not quite low enough for that Deagle to find those kills. Copy Pastas to take their 7th as we go into the final round of play for this half.
That was a very close low buy by the Dragons leading into this half. We'll see if they can pick up the 5 and make it a little bit more manageable on the T side.
I'm personally of the opinion that it's better to start on the weaker side and then play the stronger side to come back. You get the comeback buff, and if it goes well on the weaker side, then hey, it went well on the weaker side.
Yeah, absolutely.
You only
Starting it.
if you effectively get 2 chances to win the game, because if you lose on the stronger side, that's really bad. You don't want to be you're only getting 4 T rounds on this map. So
Oh no,
it's not over
at
till
all.
it's over.
Not at all. But I feel like Challenger has it a little bit backwards at this moment. We're seeing teams coming out with strong CT sides, weak T sides.
Well, Challenger, it is about going in and clicking heads most of the
Yep.
time. So, hey, what's the better gun for clicking on people's heads? That's the AK. First
This
2 frags
retake.
to be found by UPS on this A take. They are going to be forced to
thank you,
going in
C3.
for it, but C3 all alone in the 1 versus 3. That is a dire end position known. That's a dire ask, and the UPS soldiers are pulling back. They know what to do. Don't give him any space. Don't give him any chance. Let's just tap this one in, boys. Let's get our 8th. No need to let this guy make a hero play, and C3 gets 1, but unfortunately traded out by Kigu. Copy Pastas end the half with 8 rounds on their T side.
Solid T half. The executes that were coming out by the copy passes to start this half were incredible, especially on those B executions they had. A execution on the second round as well. But as it went on, and the Dragons were able to pull back 4 gun rounds, which is something you don't typically see after getting blanked 5-0, I think it was, to start the half.
Yeah.
But we'll see what they can put together on their T side.
Something to say about those rounds they won, though. All of the rounds they won were by a fingernail. They were by a hair. And the rounds that Copy Pastas won, most of them were they were decisive. They were clean. They might have only had two players left alive on a lot of them, but it didn't feel like they were at any risk of losing. Like a lot of those situations. Something I want to say.
Their post plants were fantastic. And the retakes coming from the copy pod, or it was the Dragons. Yeah, the Dragons. The retakes coming from Dragons was actually really incredible, but they were starting it from further back. They weren't rotating quick enough to be in a position for those retakes. And when they were retaking, it was bomb was
a little bit of a love tap onto Mills's back there. This isn't Face It, boys. You can't be stabbing your teammates like that. Puts them down to 70 to round start.
The amount of times I think that's happened in CSC is incredible. I think myself,
they're reading this right, though, on the UPS defense. 3 people to hold this late A take. But it doesn't matter. Ooh, it doesn't matter? It didn't matter. They were all dealt with. 2 versus 2 retake expected out of UPS from the B-side players. Though
2v1.
with the lurk getting cut off at the pass, it is all onto Snorkel's shoulders here to try to get this second pistol round for the Dragons. Snorkel gets the first position known, though. He's going to play a little bit around the smoke, but Mills is ready for it. He's aware. Didn't matter that he got stabbed in the back because he gave him one to the front. Gets the round win for UPS 9th.
I guess taking that attack timeout, I don't know who it was for. I think it might have been for the Dragons. Didn't really help them. It gave copy pastas to be able to read into it. I think a little bit more. Having 3 players set up on A to start, I that's kind of normal in this game, especially on this map, especially Anubis. Two A, 1 mid, 2B, or 3A, 1 mid, 1B.
True. Just depends on what you're expecting out of them.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, they forced into it.
it's a force on both sides. You don't really have a lot of rounds to play with when you're on the Dragons. Snorkel to go huge though, gets 2 on the entry. Jason though is on the case with Kigu by his side, takes down the last few players of that Dragons rush, and that is disastrous. No bomb plant, no money, 6-round differential. Dragons' gambit towards the rush B with the force has failed disastrously.
Was that Bones with a shotgun at pillar? Getting
Bones
2
has
kills
been
blinded?
the hero of this game, if I'm being honest, for the UVS squad. He's been getting multi-kills out the wazoo.
I agree 100%.
Although, maybe a little bit of... Though, it always happens when I glaze. They do something like that. A little bit of a silly flash. Gives himself a half blind, He's got to keep himself on his toes. First kill to go the way of... Go ahead.
No, I was going to say Jason with the first kill on C3 to start the round.
Yeah. It's just pistols across the board for Dragons. Just some upgraded pistols. No need to force away the game. You're already down in the pit. No need to start digging with a shovel. It's already going to be a long road. No need to add on ankle weights.
And Jason was able to push out A main to get 2 kills mid and the bomb.
Yeah, crazy left alone. He's got the Desert Eagle Blaze. Let's see if he could do something with it. Unfortunately, with no armor and position known, a bit tough. UPS 2 rounds away from clearing the Dragons off of Anubis.
They're currently sitting in second place, and I think we'll have to take a look at the standings to see if they'll be able to move up a little bit more after this match, if they're able to hold on for the win. 11-4, that is a tough hole to come out, but if you're able to come out of it, it's going to be on the T side.
True. Comebacks start just 1 round at a time, and that's all it takes. Let's see if the Dragons have exactly what it takes. They
Great
did manage to get a
usage
string of
mid.
rounds together earlier in the game, so could always start once again. C3 to get the opener onto Griffin. Man advantage goes early for Dragons. Mid crawl to come through by the Dragons. Jason to defend. Swings wide. Gets nothing. Is prepared for. Mills do a little bit of a sneaky push through canals, but nobody is home. Mid is being pressured. The pincer coming in from Palace and Stairs, though, is also dealt with. Crazy to get 2 crazy 1-taps, and Mills left alone. More than likely just going to be trying to save his gun into the next one.
I don't know. From everything we've seen so far this match, these players do not like to save unless they're unable to plant.
That is true. That is true.
I hope he goes for it.
Mills is a little he's gonna be a little crazy. Nah, he's decided maybe not the best idea. Okay.
But I think he's gonna try it. Oh.
He is gonna go for it, but that is 3 players waiting for you. Not quite the most doable thing. Dragons get their 5th after losing yet another streak of rounds in a row.
And it puts Copy Pasta in a better position. Yes, they'll be able to buy this round, but if they do lose, they will have to take. They will be on a double save going in, which could allow the Dragons to come back into this match.
Mr. Bones is looks like it's a weird buy coming out of them. Not everyone's fully invested. I mean, there's a few rifles. Maybe Mr. Bones is just feeling himself. He has been doing well. He's just elected to go Deagle only. He's playing matchmaking, ladies and gentlemen. He's the Deagle Pro. He's actually Nico. Let's see if he can get something done with that.
Well, it might be in anticipation if they lose this round to possibly get an op on the board in the coming rounds.
That
I
is
do
a
like
true.
the
Go ahead.
he still has 2150 in the bank. Griffin and Mills both sitting at that sub 300. So outside of this round, if they wind up not taking it, it'll put them in the hole for maybe another round, but the second round will be able to get guns out.
Yeah, and they do have the money to be going for a little bit more of aggressive buying. Well, not money. They have the round differential to go for some aggressive buys, some gambles. Maybe let some of your individual players shine who've been doing really well, because a lot of these players on the UPS squad have been absolutely monstrous this game. So,
Do you
and
like
you
the
got to know
setup
that
coming out from
go
I
ahead.
said I do like the setup coming out on the copy pastas. They got two players here already on A site, one holding mid for any position, but
Yeah, that lurk smoke has
the
kept two of them there
reaggress.
though, but the dragon's attack is not towards that A site. It is just smoke and mirrors. Remaining
Well, that
dragons
bomb's
are going to group
dropped
up
down
and
mid.
ooh. Unfortunately, they're cut off at the pass. The E-box holds too strong, so they are going to group up and go back towards A, but with 12 seconds left and Griffin on the side to defend, that's going to be a wall that they're going to have to pass through. Two players to defend. C3 can't quite find the kill in time. Bomb is not going to get planted. And that is C3 watching the round tick by and not even going to be able to hold on to his life. Dies after time. And UPS off of the speculative half force, half buy, not even sure what to call that round, are able to get to
Yeah,
match point.
and dying after time C3. Granted, 12 and 14, having a very very solid game puts his team in quite a big hole at the moment. He'll be just with a Glock and a smoke this round, but we have three AKs on the board with the Galil for crazy. Looking to snorkel and looking to C3 to make something happen along with J Mal.
Yeah, that's just insult to injury. If you're dragons, you're already so down, and then you got a player perma Glock mode.
He's got to be the human flashbang this round. He's got to be the
He's
hook.
got to be the human flashbang or the human bait.
Little column A, little column B. I agree.
Little bit. Gonna be a Hail Mary B push though. Hail Mary B pop out of the dragons. We'll see if these UPS players can defend, can hold the tide. Bones to get the first kill onto J-Mao. Bomb is going to try to get planted inside of the smoke, but every player of UPS is here. Well, -1, but they've got 4 players to go through. No, Mills got stuck reloading. Little awkward, but doesn't matter. No, Snorkel's decided he maybe wants to win the round all on his own. He's got a 1v1 to win, but unfortunately can't quite fell Griffin even on low HP, and that is going to be all she wrote. Copy Pastas win 13-5.
Man, 2 beatdowns tonight. Was really hoping for a little bit more, I guess, exhilarating, something that was more head-to-head, something maybe going to overtime. But 2 matches, both going 1-13-3, 1-13-5. I, that's going to be a tough loss for the Dragons, I would say. Or, yeah, tough loss
Absolutely.
for the
You
Dragons.
just felt like you had
especially
so many
being right
close
on the edge of
rounds.
playoff contention.
You had so many close rounds on your T side, it felt like. It's just like you just couldn't quite get anything going. You were down so far in the hole. You had maybe a tiny bit of momentum in the middle of it, but it was still just like, even when they were winning rounds, it felt like they were always on the back foot, and Copy Pastas was never playing to lose. They were never playing not to lose. They were always playing to win.
Yeah, I enjoyed the aggressiveness of the Dragons. They essentially played a flawless game outside of a few minor issues, but they were able to read Upsetty Spaghetti extremely well this game. It looks every single bomb site they were going to, they had 1 or 2 players not really in the correct setup, looking the other way. I'm very impressed by how they were able to perform tonight.
I could not have said it better myself. Unless
right.
if there's anything else you'd like to add?
No, nothing at all. Thank you once again for having me. It was great to cast with you, Amos. Fantastic.
Great to cast with you as well, Spacey.
And I look forward to seeing you in the server soon.
Yes, sir. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's been all from us at CSC. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night. You take care.
Bye.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on